this is definitely not just any designer's home. It is bold, it is intentional, and it's completely one of a kind. This is Rachel from Atlas Homes, and today we have Priscilla from H Design with us.
Hi everybody!
Today we'll be exploring Priscilla's very own home, her design choices, and how you can do that for your own home as well. Let's go, shall we?
Let's go!
Let's go! So Priscilla, what inspired you to go for this brutalist design?
So personally, I love like matte black surfaces, and I really see how like shiny metal essence could actually complement the matte black surfaces. So you can see that this home, right, we actually use that as our mood board to design the whole space.
There are many different accents here, like this rough wall texture.
Yeah. So this is actually a very like sculptural like wall feature that we hide the household shelter. We also complement it by using like glass bricks that's circular.
Wow, this juxtaposition is very interesting.
Yeah.
And I can't help but notice this very unique floor tiling as well.
Yeah, so the floor tiles actually mix and match about tiles and also pebble floor. So this pebble floor actually have a very nice subtle underfoot. It gives a very nice transition from the exterior back into the space again. Over here, we actually don't really use like overhead lighting. I know a lot of houses use overhead lighting to make it look brighter and more inviting. But for us, we really want to use some like dim light. So you can see some lights like over on the floor here. And there's some lights so they can create a lot of shadows. And it bounces off lights in different areas to make it look more like sculptural place. So I really love how it transits from the exterior back into the home and not so like bright lighting on your face.
When I first entered this entryway, I felt like I was entering a new cinematic universe. It's so unique and it's such an experience. I can't wait to explore more of your house and find out more treasures. Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! Wow, Priscilla, although this is a brutalist design, it still feels very cozy despite being very bold. So how do you ensure that it doesn't feel too overwhelming and still cozy at the same time?
So the key here is use a lot of layering. So use a lot of different materials, example like shiny metal essence, matte black finishes, and different kind of like soft finishing around the whole space. And we also use a lot of like different lighting to create a very soft ambience. On top of that, I actually choose like furniture that have a lot of curves and rounds, like this sofa over here. You can see that there's different like curvature. The coffee table over here, the carpets. So it keeps the whole space very dynamic. Yeah, so it's like bold but yet very seamless.
Wow, can see they put a lot of thought and intricacies into the design. And I've heard that dark spaces tend to make a space feel small, but this place still feels very large and cozy and open. How do you achieve this?
To be honest, we actually hacked down a lot of walls for this house. So this hacking of walls create a very open concept. It allows like natural light to flow into the whole space. So this makes it feel very big.
Are there any design rules that you broke for this space that you normally wouldn't recommend to your clients?
Okay, I think black ceiling and black walls, they're actually quite hard to maintain. But still, I feel like the black walls, right, can allow my soft lighting to be really enhanced and create a very interactive space.
This is definitely very unique, very interesting, and I can't help but notice the playroom. So exciting, and it overlooks from the living room.
Yeah, so one of the key criteria that we design this space is about like lifestyle. So me and my husband love hosting a lot, and we also want to keep our son, under our eye. So if our guests over here, we can like easily watch over our son in the playroom.
That's definitely a perk of being an ID who design your own home.
Let me bring you to the kitchen right now.
Sure, let's go. Wow, this island is a statement piece, especially this green marble texture.
Yeah, so to contrast with the dark interiors, we actually choose this like green sintered stone to complement the whole look. So this is actually a statement piece for the whole kitchen.
It is definitely very unique. And I heard this is not just a regular table.
Okay, so we actually do our cooking here. We also have our like meals and prep here. And sometimes at night we have our poker nights using this tabletop. It's actually a very good size for game nights with our friends.
So this is a poker table as well?
Yep.
this very unique soft lighting. It's like a very big juxtaposition to the rest of the area, which feels very bold.
Right, because Brutalist, we use a lot of like harsh lines. So to break the harsh lines, we actually like use a bit of like curved ceiling feature over here. So this ceiling here, the lights is actually very diffuse. So with our males here, actually the lights is very gentle on our head. And actually, if you look closely, you can see a nice reflection of this ceiling feature on this like marble top.
I can't help but notice these wall panels as well. It's so different and it adds a visual interest to this entire space.
Right, so this is actually 3D like structural tiles that has a bit of like texture contrast with the smooth cabinetry. So we use it to also like help to reflect light around the kitchen.
Yeah, I noticed that this entire kitchen is a mix of different textures which make the space very interesting.
Welcome to my bedroom.
Wow!
So for this bedroom, we actually have custom cabinetry here. So we actually create this like circular cutout. So this circular cutout, it frames the outside wall into here. We have very different like dynamics for the space. So it actually feels very intentional.
When I first stepped into this space, I didn't feel like I was in Singapore. It feels so futuristic. It's like a portal.
Right, so the way we position this like platform bed is also strategically like positioned under this circular cutout. So it makes sleeping like an experience. It feels like you're sleeping in a capsule, in a cave, in a home.
I can definitely feel that.
Right, let me bring you to the master bathroom.
Okay. Wow, I've never seen a wall like this before. It's so rugged and cave-like.
Yeah, this is actually manually done out by my tiler. So every stroke and every groove is very imperfect. That adds a lot of character to the whole bathroom.
I can't help but notice this very playful looking tiles as well. What is it called?
So this is called Houndstooth, which is typically used in fabric. So we wanted a sense of like surprise element, you know, in contrast to the black interiors. So we chose this Houndstooth tiles, which is a very nice size and adds a bit of like interest in the whole space.
This is one of the most unique bathrooms I've seen and I'm in awe by it.
Wait till I show you the common bathroom.
I'm excited.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, pop art inspired graphic in the shower. What is the story here?
So this London art wallpaper is something that I couldn't get with my clients. So I really wanted, you know, something personal and something like fun and playful. So I chose this London art wallpaper for my common bathroom. So everybody think like common bathroom is something very basic, minimalist. So I was thinking, why not go with a wallpaper? So that's why there's something here.
This is definitely very special and I can't help but notice the glowing neon red lights. It reminds me of high-end cocktail bars around.
Yeah, it just passes off this underground club-like energy right here.
Yes, I definitely feel it.
So this soft launch lights, right, really create a very nice like ambience for this common bathroom. And this common bathroom is usually used by my guests, so I wanted something that sparks more reaction and make it more memorable.
This place is definitely memorable. We've finished touring Priscilla's place and this is definitely not just any designer's home. It is bold, it is intentional and it's completely one of a kind, Priscilla.
Thank you. So yeah, designing the home, I mean, I wanted it to reflect a lot of my personal style. So as a designer, you do have a bit of like expectation for yourself, not just from others. So there's a lot of things to like weigh on the plate as well.
Did it feel different designing for yourself compared to your client?
Yeah, of course there's a lot of like difference. There's no like client meetings, there's no like, you know, external guide from my clients. So it's really based on my personal instinct, what about to reflect in the whole space myself.
Did it change the way that you help your clients design their space?
Yeah, as a homeowner, I feel very empathetic towards my homeowner now. Like they have so much like micro decisions to make. So as a designer, I feel it's not just like creating like nice spaces for my clients, but it's really about guiding them, you know, helping them with the decisions to make along the way so they won't feel so lost.
That's a great insight that definitely help your clients as well. So thank you for taking us through your beautiful home today, Priscilla. If you are interested to work with Priscilla, feel free to click the link in the description below. And if you like what you have watched today, feel free to like, share and subscribe to Atlas Homes. Bye bye!